Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, Emily. Look at.
Hello.
Hi, Emily. How was your birthday? The birthday function yesterday.
Yeah, all was fine. Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, Cikgu. So, good evening, teachers, parents, and all the wonderful students. Welcome to Pusat Tuisyen AYU Academy YouTuber. Pemula percuma, selamanya percuma. How are you doing today? I hope all of you are ready for today's lesson. Okay, before we proceed, we will ask Cikgu Farida to recite the prayer for umur kita Al-Fatihah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin arrahmanir rahim. Na'budu wa nasta'in ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Amin. Back to
Alright.
you.
Okay, thank you, Cikgu Farida. Okay, I think all of you know that I'm Teacher Heidi. Okay, the moderator of today. Okay, we at Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber will provide you with free online classes. So take this opportunity to do your revision. I know some schools, they might have exam, okay, online exam. So it's a good time for you to take down notes and do your revision. Okay, let me introduce our teacher for today's lesson. We have Cikgu Manjit, okay, from ACS Methodist Ipoh, Perak. Okay.
Hello,
we are
everyone.
Now live.
Hi.
Yeah, we are now live at Teachers Manjit channel. So please, if you have not clicked the red button, please do so now. If you have done it, excellent. Okay, all right. So then with us also we have Cikgu Farida. Cikgu Farida will be the control host today, and we have Cikgu Emily. Okay, Cikgu Emily will be observe to make sure that everything runs smoothly. Okay, so before we begin, I want to remind all of you, please pay attention to our lesson, stop chatting, and use the chat box wisely, all right? Okay, I think you all are very familiar with the code. When the code is being announced, okay, just need to pay attention. All right, so I pass the time now to Cikgu Manjit. Yay.
Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen. Hello, teachers, students, and friends. Why they wrote the stop screen?
You already shared.
We already shared. It just
You already shared. Wait, Farida has to put it up. You have to put yours on full slide play.
So
You have to make it full screen, Madam Manjit. I've already shared.
Yeah.
You put on slide play.
Wait. Yeah, this.
You go to your PowerPoint, not here.
PowerPoint.
Go to your PowerPoint.
Okay. I open my. Okay.
Okay. Full screen.
Okay, now put your PowerPoint full screen.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Welcome again to our class, live tuition. All right, and have a pleasant day. And soon we are celebrating Malaysia Day. Happy Malaysia Day to everyone, parents, teachers, students, and friends. Okay, our online tuition is still on, and I would like to share something about Malaysia Day. Okay, Emily, maybe you can read this. Emily, are you there?
Yeah. Malaysia Day, or in Malay, Hari Malaysia, is a public holiday held on 16 September every year to commemorate the establishment of the Malaysian Federation on that date in 1963. These events saw Malaya, not Borneo, which was renamed Sabah, Sarawak, and Singapore unite into a single state. The significance, it marks the establishment of the Malaysian Federation.
Okay, thank you very much, Emily. Okay, let's continue with the lesson. This is a joint venture with EDD Malaysia, Club Guru Malaysia, and also Academy YouTuber. Okay, this is my school. I'm from ACS Ipoh. All right, this is a very big school. Okay, and we continue giving live tuition. This is Cikgu Heidi, this is Emily John, and also Cikgu Farida. All right, these are the teachers who are teaching lower secondary schools. I'm sure you know Madam Gan, Amadi Filza, Cikgu Aisha, and myself. Okay, and these are teachers for lower secondary school teachers, and also for Form 4, Form 5, and also the teachers who create videos for all of you. And this is the playlist. You can use this QR code, scan, and send it to your teachers. They'll be very happy, or you can use it whenever you like. This is for lower secondary, and this is for upper secondaries. okay, for the subjects. And this is our jolly group. Welcome to the teachers here, especially Cikgu Farida from SMT Sekolah Menengah Teknik Taputra, Emily John from SMK Mamandi, myself from ACS Ipoh, and not forgetting Heidi from SMK Telang Usan Sarawak. All right, today we are continuing with the last 2-3 weeks ago, our lessons, if I'm not mistaken, that was in August 18, CEFR from 5, 2021, paper 1, reading and use of English, okay? Our teachers have already helped you in paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, and paper 4. So this is a continuation of paper 1, part 3 today. Okay, paper 1, this I will just explain to you that we did
Cikgu Manjit, sorry to interrupt. Before you
Yes.
proceed, I'll give the first code first, okay? All right,
Okay.
student, our first code, A5. All right? A5. All right, back to you, Cikgu Manjit.
Thank you. So paper 1 we did was short text on the day, and then we did on closed text was based on grammar and vocabulary. And today we are going to focus on reading comprehension. Part 4 and part 5 we will do another day. Okay, so let's continue. So you must remember that paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, and paper 4, every the weightage is 25%. So all these papers are very important for you to answer. Okay, let's continue today with reading and use of English paper 1. Okay, in part 1, you can see MCQ questions, 8 questions. Part 2 will be 10 questions, and part 3 will be also 8 questions. Okay, that will be MCQ, and MCQ. Part 4 will be matching, and part 5 will be short responses that we will do later on. Okay, let's continue this in detail. Just now I mentioned the first one, part 1, short text. Part 2 will be grammar and vocabulary. Part 3 is reading comprehension. Don't get tense, relax, and you can do it. All right, part 4 is 6 correct sentences over 8 choices. This we will be doing later on, and part 5 is to construct the sentences. We will be doing this also later on. Okay, let's continue now. Okay, in part 1, I'm just going to recap what we have done last time. Read the question and try to understand what it requires you to do. Part 2, read the main headline, which summarizes what the advertisements, notices, text, messages, dialogues, etc. are all about. And in part 3, read the information in it carefully to find the answer. Sometimes the headline will give you a clue about the text. Okay, let's continue. Important tip for today. Before you decide on your answers, always refer to the context in which your questions are based. Okay, so this is a very important tip you can apply for all part 1, part 2 until part 5. All right, okay, let's continue. Part 1, short text, just recap. Okay, so you will do these questions later on. You're on your own. You are not going to do today because we won't have time. So I just showing you this. Later you do on your own. This is part 1. There will be 8 questions. So this is another question that you can do. You can find out where from there you got the answer. Okay, so that will be a third one for you to do also. All right, so let's continue with part 2. Part 2 is rational clause. Okay, in part 2, okay, you will be given a passage like that. The answers will be the other side. You have to choose and see which fits into the gaps. Okay, we are not going to do today. Later you can do on your own. All right, okay, now let's continue. Okay, what you need to focus in this part 2 for closed text is you need to focus on the tenses, especially whether they are present or past tense, okay, or continuous tense, adjective, comparison, preposition you need to know, meaning in context, and also don't forget, focus on the prefix and suffix. So far so good or not? Okay? Cikgu
Okay,
Emily,
Cikgu.
Cikgu
Okay,
Heidi?
yeah.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Carry
Okay,
just
not very,
recap.
not fast,
No, it's okay.
Okay. Focus on the tenses as used in passive voice, and then not forgetting your subject word agreement. So these are the things that you need to remember in part 2 when you are going to complete your exam task. Okay, now let's continue with part 3, which is very, very important. Reading longer text. This is very important, and don't get worried when I say the word longer text. You can read, you can understand, you can reply or write the questions. Okay, let's continue. All right, part 3, extended text. First of all, you need to know that you must have how many questions? 8 questions. 4 options, multiple choice, A, B, C, and D. 1 extended text, which is about 650 to 750 words. This extract is taken either from a novel or even from a magazine, can be a fiction or can be a factual. Okay, and then what are the strategies that you can use when you are going to do reading comprehension questions? First of all, read the passage at least twice to get a general idea of the text. So read twice, students. Next, you need to underline the main ideas. Maybe you use your highlighters, you underline. If no highlighters, you can even use your pencil or pen. Okay, underline the main ideas of each paragraph. Next, you need to highlight the key words to help you locate the information needed to answer the question. So you must know what are the key words. So when with these keywords, you'll be able to answer your exam task. All right? Okay, let's continue again. Third, locate the answer in the text. I said the answers are all in the text. Nothing is on your own. Everything must be from the text. Remember that most likely the answer will be paraphrase. The answer will be paraphrase. Read the text one more time and read the questions carefully. Read the text whole, get the meaning. Don't understand, read again. Then look at the question, then automatically you will get something. This is why yesterday even Chegu Emily was telling that we need to read a lot. Okay? All right, continue. This will be the text given for your real exam in your exam paper. But don't get worried by saying, oh my God, so much how to read. I've already done something for you, so you'll be able to read. Okay, can bring some students in the group or not? In the Conti, please.
Okay.
Okay, part 3. Yeah, just get two students, one girl and one boy. Okay, or anyone there.
Those that
Anyone there.
have not joined yet, you can join.
Yeah, give a chance to
Give
others.
chance for others.
Yes. Part 3, you are going to read an extract from an article for question 19 to 26. Choose the correct answer A, B, C, or D and mark the correct letter A, B, C, or D on your answers sheet. This is your task, okay? So part 3, this is your task. Let's continue. Okay.
We already
Anyone?
have one student, Izzatul Adawiyah. Can you please on your mic and your we have okay. All right,
Okay.
please on. Yeah. Okay, on your audio. Okay. Izzatul is here. I'll bring in Izzatul.
Okay, one more student. Let's take two students. Hello, Izzatul. Welcome
I
to the
think
class.
one first, Mr. Manjit, one first because
Yes, that would be good. Okay. Okay, Izzatul, can you read the first paragraph?
Can the Cretans were very proud of their son Frank. When he went to college, naturally they missed him. But he wrote and they looked forward to his letters and saw him on weekends. Then Frank was drafted into the army.
Okay. All right. Read paragraph 2 also.
very good audio. Good,
Yes. Continue.
clear.
Yes. Continue reading, please, Izzatul.
After
Izzatul.
he had been in the army for about 5 months, he received his call to go to Vietnam. Of course, the parents' anxiety for his first letter was greater than ever before, and every week they heard from him and were thankful for his well-being. Then 1 week went by without a letter, 2 weeks, and finally 3. At the end of the third week, a telegram came saying, "We regret to inform you that your son has been missing for 3 weeks and is presumed to have been killed in action while fighting for his country."
Okay, thank you, Izzatul. Okay, any more student? Cikgu Farida?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me and Varishman is here.
Okay, Warishman can read then. He's inside.
Okay, Warishman, read carefully, paragraph 3 and 4.
So hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. Okay?
Yeah, please.
Alright. Okay.
The parents were shocked and grieved. They tried to accept the situation and going on living, but it was terribly lonesome without Frank. After, however, the phone rang.
What happened?
When Mrs. Chayton answered it, a voice on the other end said, "Mother, it's Frank. They found me and I am going to be all right. I'm in the United States and I coming home soon." Mr. Chayton was elected. With tears running down her cheeks, she stopped. "Oh, that's wonderful. That's just wonderful, Frank."
Okay, thank you.
We have Izatul back.
Okay.
Izatul, you can read 5 and 6. Izatul, yeah.
There was silence for a moment, and then Frank said, "Mother, I want to ask you something that's imperative to me. While I've been here, I've met a lot of wonderful people, and I've really become close friends with some. There is one fellow I would like to bring home with me to meet you and Dad. And I would like to know if it would be alright if he could stay and live with us, because he has no place to go." His mother assured him it will be alright.
Okay, good. Well done. Okay, another person? Anyone else besides Warishman and Izatul?
And Izatul only.
Okay, I read number 7. Then Frank said, "You see, he wasn't as fortunate as some. He was injured in battle. He was hit by a blast and his face is all disfigured. He lost his leg and his right hand is missing. So, you see, he feels apprehensive about how others will accept him." All right, Cikgu Farida, can you read 8? Farida?
Nisha, we have Nisha. Maybe you can ask Nisha to read. Nisha is here.
Okay, Nisha is here. Okay, Nisha, maybe Nisha, welcome. Nisha, number
Nisha,
8.
can you read, girl?
Nisha?
Okay, teacher. Frank's
Number,
mother
yeah.
think a minute. She began to wonder how things would work out with a cripple at home, and she worried about how the people in town would react to someone like that. She said, "Sure, Frank, you bring him home for a visit. That's it. We would love to meet him and have him stay for a while. But about him staying with us permanently, well, we'll have to think about that." There was silence for a minute, and then Frank said, "Okay, mother," and hung up.
Okay, all right.
Do we have other paragraphs to read, Madam
Yeah,
Manjit?
two more,
Because
two
we
more,
have,
two more.
we have Sham. Sham, wait, I'll bring in
Okay,
Sham.
Sham.
Sham,
Okay, we are giving everyone a chance today. Okay?
yes. Sham,
Okay.
can you read
Yes,
paragraph
teacher.
9?
A week went by without any word from Fred, and then a telegram arrived. "We regret to inform you that your son has taken his own life. We would like you to come and identify the body. Their wonderful son was gone." Then devastated parents could only ask themselves, why had he done this?
Okay, we have last student with us, Akmal, yes? Madam Manjit, we have Akmal. Can he read?
Okay, call Akmal. Yes, number 10. Good, good. Naman, we got these students, we're going to ask them something before we
Okay.
continue.
Yeah, let
Yes.
them read first. Yeah.
Okay,
Ah,
Akmal, paragraph
yes.
10, Akmal.
When they walked into the room to identify the body of their son, they found a young man with a disfigured face, one leg missing, and his right hand gone.
Okay, so now, Izzatul, Warishman, Nisha, Sham and Akmal. How you find this story? After reading first time, you think you will be able to answer the questions?
Okay, just
Anyone?
a moment. Let me add the
Yes.
students. Wait, I will add all the
Okay.
students so you communicate with them.
Yes,
Heidi,
at least
myself, and Emily will be behind the stage. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Izzatul, Warishman, Nisha, Sham and Akmal, thank you for reading. Good reading and good effort. Even though there were some mistakes, never mind. Well done, students. Okay, just give a brief explanation. Do you like this story? How you find this story interesting? Come on, students, just talk for 2-3 minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like a normal story.
It's a normal story, all right. What else can you say about this story?
It's a true story.
Pardon, Nisha?
Madam
Warishman,
Manjit,
Nisha?
Alpha said this story is very interesting.
Yes, interesting. Okay, what else? Maybe you can say at the chat box also. Students' answers from the chat box, you can tell.
It's a very interesting story.
Okay, interesting. A normal story, Warishman told. What else? What else can you say? This story, do you think we have a phase or experience? Suspending? Is suspending in what way? Why do you say suspend?
The 10 paragraph.
The 10 paragraph, that's why at the 10 paragraph it shows that they were suspend to see that the son killed himself.
Yes.
And then what else? Was he in a complete figure or was he disfigured?
They have
How was he disfigured? Okay, all right, okay. And because of what this guy was disfigured? Frank was disfigured because of what?
Because his right hand gone.
Right hand gone. What else? What about his face? Remember when they walked into the room to identify the body of their son, they found a young man with a disfigured face, one leg missing, and his right hand gone. You understand or not? Okay, so that is why I asked all of you to give your views just now, because so that you know the storyline. If not, you have to read twice. You understand? So this is a very simple story that happens during war. All right, a simple story that happens to people. All right, so this is what happens, and then how the parents will be able to accept the child or not. Okay, some people may accept, some people very hard to accept. You see, the mother is thinking what the society will say. So they say, do you find that there is a moral value in this story for everybody?
Sorry to interrupt, but Cikgu Majid, I give the next digit. The next digit is 7. The next digit is 7.
Okay, students, the next digit is number 7. Please write down for your redemption point. Yes, forgot to mention that about redemption point. So how do you find? Okay, Nisha or maybe Izzatu, how do you find this story? If you read first time only, will you be able to answer the questions immediately?
Teacher,
Yes.
what is meaning of devastated?
Okay, very good question. You mean devastated, destroy or ruin himself. Okay, he ruined himself. Who ruined himself? Frank. Remember or not? A week went by, paragraph 9, a week went by without any word from Frank. And then a telegram arrived. We regret to inform you that your son has taken his own life. We would like you to come and identify the body. Their wonderful son was gone. The devastated parents could only ask themselves, why had he done this? Okay?
Teacher Manjit, can I just add a little bit?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
here devastated means, here in this context, it means the parents were terribly sad. So this is actually a very strong adjective. It's describing the way the parents feel. Instead of saying the parents were very sad, the very sad parents, they used a stronger adjective, devastated parents. Okay?
Oh, all right. So they were very, very hurt, the devastated parents. Thank you, Emily, for the explanation. Okay. So any more questions over there for your students? Okay. All right. So from here, we can see that the story is actually very, very touching. It is during the war. All right. And the parents never accept that he was. Yes. Vadishwan, what do you like to share here?
Yeah, it's very violence.
Why do you say violence, Vadishwan? Why violence?
Because that man want to try to kill.
Who want to kill?
Oh, sorry. I misunderstand. sorry.
Never mind. So that is why you need to read again. So you all are here, we read again the story so that you get a better picture. You understand or not? Okay, that is why you need to read again the first time and the second time. So you're going to read again the story, and then after that you're going to answer the questions. Okay, the first one, let's continue again. Izzatul, paragraph 1. Izzatul, that is why I asked you to read. Okay, now wait, listen, this is a second reading. So in this second reading, please pay attention, everybody, because later we only have 8 questions for you to do. I don't want you to do wrong. So even the students in the chat group, you can write your answers later on. So
Okay,
let's continue again. So this is second reading for your real exam. You're going to do a second reading. Okay, continue.
The
Izatul?
Cretans were very proud of their son Frank. When he went to college, naturally they missed him, but he wrote and they looked forward to his letters and saw him on weekends. Then Frank was drafted into the army.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's continue. Warishman, number 2. Paragraph number 2 for you.
After he had been in the army for about 5 months, he received his call to go to Vietnam. Of course, the parents' anxiety for his first letter was greater than ever before, and every week they heard from him and were thankful for his well-being. Then one week, when went by without a letter, 2 weeks, and finally 3. At the end of third week, a telegram came saying, "We regret to inform you that your son has been missing for 3 weeks and is presumed to have been killed in action while fighting for his country."
Okay, the word is presumed and then the other one is killed. Okay, killed. Okay, thank you, Warishman. Okay, now next person, Akmal. Is Akmal there? Akmal, can you read the paragraph number 3, please?
Okay. The parents were shocked and grieved. They tried to accept the situation and go on living, but it was tragically lonesome without Frank.
Lonesome. Okay, without Frank. Okay, good. Akmal, Nisha, number 4, paragraph 4, Nisha. Nisha, are you there? Okay, Sham, paragraph 4.
About 3 weeks later, however, the phone rang. When Miss Cranton answered it, Mrs. Cranton answered it, a voice on the other end said, "Mother, it's Frank. They found me, and I'm going to be all right. I'm in the United States, and
United States.
soon." Mrs. Cranton was elated with tears running down her cheeks. She stopped. "Oh, that's wonderful. That's just wonderful, Frank."
Okay, she sobbed, She sobbed. Okay, what you meaning, the meaning by elated? Anyone, can you tell me the meaning of elated? Come on, students, try to see the meaning of elated. Anyone? Elated. It means expressing great joy. Okay, when you get a news, some happy news, sometimes tears of happiness will just roll. All right?
Madam Manjit, Izatul wanted to give her answer. Izatul, what's your answer?
Okay, let Izatul.
Madam Manjit.
It means like extremely happy.
Yes, very good. Extremely happy, great joy, expressing great joy. Very good. Okay, extremely happy. Very good. Okay. So now just now, Akmal is there to read? Nisha is there? Who read just now? Okay, paragraph number 5. Okay. Akmal, can you read paragraph 5 and 6 together? Akmal, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, read.
There was silence for a moment, and then Frank said, "Mother, I want to ask you something that is imperative to me. That is imperative to me. While I've been here, I've met a lot of wonderful people, and I've really become close friends with some. There is one fellow I would like to bring home with me to meet you and Dad. And I would like to know if it would be alright if he could stay and live with us, because he has no place to go." His mother assured him it would be alright.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Let's go number 7. Okay. I think everybody read, isn't it? Okay, number 7. Okay, is Zatul again. Number 7. Who I didn't call? Akman, Sham, Nisha? Second reading. Anyone? His name Sham?
Huh?
Nisha, can you read number 7? Anyone here? Warishman or Izatul? Any volunteers for number 7?
I read, teacher.
All right.
Chiri.
I read,
Okay.
teacher.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Frank said, "You see, he wasn't as fortunate as some. He was injured in battle.
Injured.
Injured.
In battle.
In battle.
Okay.
He was hit by a blast, and his
Blast.
face is all disfigured.
No,
He
figurate. Disfigured.
And as you see, so you see, he feels appreciative about how others will accept him.
Okay, thank you, Nisha. Next person. Okay. Izatul, are you there?
Yes.
Izatul, can you read?
Okay. Frank's mother stopped to think a minute. She began to wonder how things would work out for cripple at home, and she worried about how the people in town would react to someone like that. She said, "Sure, Frank, you bring him home for a visit, that's it. We would love to meet him and have him stay for a while. But about him staying with us permanently, well, we'll have to think about that." There was silence for a minute, and then Frank said, "Okay, mother," and hung up.
Good. Okay, Izatul, how old are you?
I'm standard 6, 12.
Well done, Izatul. Good reading. Okay, good. Okay, number 9. Let's call Akmal. Number 9, Akmal. Then Warishma, you read number 10.
A week
Okay.
went by without any word from Frank, and then a telegram arrived. We regret to inform you that your son has taken his own life. We would like you to come to and identify the body. Their wonderful son was gone. The devastated parents could only ask themselves, why had he done this?
Okay, good. Next person, Warishman, the last paragraph.
When they walked into the room to identify the body of their son, they found a young man with a disfigured face,
Face.
one leg missing, and his right hand gone.
Okay, thank you very much. So all of you have read twice. Okay, what is the time, Emily? Cikgu Emily?
All right,
Anyone
cikgu,
there?
we want to give to the next code already.
No,
you want
we
to?
don't have
I
any
think whether
break.
we stop for we stop for a break
Yeah,
first.
it is
Okay,
5:30
all right.
already,
Cikgu
isn't it?
can yes.
Yeah, fine. We
Already
give
passed
go for a
already.
break first.
All right,
Yes.
we go
Yes.
for a break first. All right.
Okay, 1
Breakfast.
minute break, students.
Kita ambil masa.
And students, okay, welcome. Okay, we'll do the next part now, that is answering the questions. Okay, you can stay in the conti if you want. You can even answer the questions. All right. Okay, and then students at the chat group, Cikgu Emily and Cikgu Farida and Cikgu Hedi, you can inform us also. Okay. All right, let's continue. So we have already managed to
Okay,
give twice.
Cikgu Manjit, there's one student asking Cikgu Alpha, this student, teacher, is this based on true story?
Yes, this is a true story. It happened, okay, in Vietnam. It's a true story. Okay, during war, many things can happen. Huh? There's a moral value in this story. Okay, this is a real true story. Okay, all right. It is okay. Let's continue now. Part 2 questions. Okay, how many questions altogether?
Cikgu Manjit, there's one
Eight.
more. Haras Dylan asking, what is the meaning of relief?
Okay, very good question. Relief. Okay. Right, now let me call Cikgu Emily. Can you help over here? Give the meaning of relief over here. Okay. You feel so relieved today after having something
If
great.
you take relief out of context, relief can be like something like you feel that glad, you
Relax.
feel Orishman, hold on. Okay, you feel relaxed and you feel not relaxed, you feel glad or you feel happy that it's over or you have completed something. You feel that that the thing is like you are satisfied with what the outcome or something like that. You are basically what it means is you are glad that it's over. Okay, but relief can also mean happy. Okay, I'm
Relief,
relieved,
okay.
I'm happy, I'm satisfied.
Okay,
But
and
it
relief
also
can be also,
again, it also depends on the context. You have to look at the
yes, very
context of the
true.
sentence, because you cannot look at it as on a separate word by itself, like dictionary meaning.
Yes,
Always read the sentence before, after, and the sentence, and then the paragraph. Then you can get a meaning of what it actually means.
correct. Thank you,
Okay.
Emily. And then relief of pain and so on. Remember? Okay, students, you must read between the context. Huh? Thank you very much, Emily. It's a very clear explanation. Okay, questions. Let's continue. Okay, question number 19. Okay, now first, Nisha, can you read the question number 19, Nisha?
Madam
Nisha?
Manjit, Madam
Yes.
Manjit,
Okay.
he was referring. I think he was referring to earlier passage paragraph.
Uh-huh.
He mentioned here. I mean, elated is the mean. Is relief? Is it, teacher? No.
Nishan,
Okay.
read the question again.
I mean, elated
Uh,
is the mean. Is the mean? Is relief? Is it? I don't understand the question as well. Teacher
I
Heidi, do
think
you
when
understand the question?
Cikgu Manjit asked what is the meaning of elated, then
Huh?
he typed relief. So I think
Oh,
he
okay.
thought
Oh,
elated means relief, but then actually elated,
it's
as Cikgu
different,
Manjit
huh?
have explained, is actually means very
Ah,
happy. Okay, it's more than
ah.
that. It's really great joy lah. Okay, yeah.
expecting, okay. All right,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Okay,
So can
continue,
we
Madam Manjit.
continue? All right,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
continue.
So
Okay,
thank you
Cikgu
very
Manjit,
much.
I give the next code first, since so that it won't
Ah,
interrupt you. So the
yes,
next code
yes.
is 0. Next code, 0. Okay, class 0, students.
Okay. All right, students, I must tell you that this is a teachers, all the 4 teachers are joint venture. So all the teachers will help one another. All right. So don't worry, we will be always helping one another in many ways. So that is why all these teachers will be able to help you and answer your questions. Okay, let's continue. Okay, question number 19. Okay, let's call anyone else want to come in. Now we can give others to come in, then these students can go down. What do you think, Farida? So we give others to come so that they can go down, and then we give others a chance to come in. Got anyone or no, none?
Actually, the studio is full, but if you want another student, then I have to remove these students.
Yeah, you remove 3 students and bring the 3 or 4 new students, because at least we give them
Okay,
others
students.
yes.
All
So
right,
the
we give
easier that we
chance to
for
another
others.
student,
Yes, we give them fair enough.
Thank
So
you
that
for joining,
thank you,
students.
students. Thank you, Izatu. Thank you, Warishman. Thank you, Nisha. Thank you, Sham. And thank you, Akmal, for coming. Good reading. Okay, thank you for joining the class. You can always answer the questions later on. We give others a chance to come in. Okay, let's continue. All right, number 19. Anyone there? Cikgu Farida? Hello? Okay,
Yes,
let's
Cikgu Manjit. Yeah,
anyone coming in?
continue.
Wait, hold on,
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
All right, good. Okay, anyway, you
I'm
just bring the
actually
students.
okay. I'm actually copying the link. Okay, students, you can click the link Barishma, maybe you can give other students a chance.
Yes, give others a chance to come in, so at least they get an experience.
Yeah, Barishma.
All
Thank
right,
you
give
for the
others. Thank you,
input.
Varishman. Thank you, Zato. Thank you, Nisha, Sham, and Akma for joining just now. Okay, good. All right, maybe while you're putting in, I just read
Okay,
question
we
number
have
19.
yeah,
All right,
Nisha. Maybe
okay.
later we will add you, Nisha. Okay,
Yes,
let other
later you
students
add you
come
again.
in.
Yes, yes. In paragraph 2, when their students are there, just tell me. Yeah. Okay, in
Okay.
question number 19, where students are there, in
Oh,
paragraph 2, the phrase fighting for his country means what? A, he was fighting the Vietnam army in his country. B, he was fighting against Vietnam as United States Army. C, he was one of the Vietnam army to fight for their country. D, he was fighting for, sorry the word together already, fighting for Vietnam and United States of America. So which is the best answer? Can anyone write at the chat box,
yeah,
students?
they're
Most of
answering
them
already.
gave the
Yeah.
answer C. All right, we have
Ah,
Izato, Adawi C, Akma
mm-hmm.
also give C, Mani Malar also give
All right,
C.
all right. See, yeah. Okay,
But
let's
they asked what
continue.
I think it's B. Akma,
Okay, you
Asri,
think there
okay.
are B and
Alpha,
C. Okay, let's see. Okay,
Alpha
okay, good.
C. Haris,
All right.
Ilan, B.
Okay, we
Yeah.
see here. Okay, that is why I wanted the student to be in, one, two students. Okay, never mind. After he had been in the army for about 5 months, he received his call to go to Vietnam. Of course, the parents' anxiety for his first letter was greater than ever before. And every week they heard from him and were thankful for his well being. Then 1 week went by without a letter, 2 weeks, and finally three. At the end of the third week, a telegram came saying, "We regret to inform you that your son has been missing for 3 weeks and is presumed to have been killed in action while fighting for his country." Okay, so the answer is in paragraph 2. The phrase fighting for his country means what? You see the word fighting for the country. So it shows here. So what is the best answer now? So come on, students. Just some of you gave B and C. Anyone in the Conti wants to try? Farida, anyone there?
Madam Manjit, the students are answering in the chat box.
Yeah,
Okay, that
answering
will
in
be
the
good.
chat
Let them
box.
answer. Okay, let them answer in the
Now they
chat
are
box.
changing it to B now.
B, yes.
Just now,
Because
C. Now
just now
Afika
without.
B, Mani
My
Malar also
ultimate
B,
answer.
Yes,
Shami
yes,
Akma also
good,
B,
good, good.
Alpha still
Uh,
C.
yes, because just now I did not show the box. Okay, so now they changed after. That is why you need to refer from the context. Okay, students, very good, well done. Okay, let's see whether it's B or C. Okay. All right, the answer here in paragraph 2, the phrase fighting for his country means what? Okay, you can see A, B, C. A is not the answer since Frank was assigned to Vietnam after being drafted to the army and the war did not happen in the United States. The war happened where? In Vietnam. C is wrong also. It's not the answer as we know. He was an American and was drafted into the USA Army. Okay, they will join this USA Army and then they will go and help under United Nations. Okay, D is also wrong. Why? It's not the answer because in the text, Vietnam and the USA were fighting against each other. This they never mentioned. Yes or no? Okay, did they mention that or not? Vietnam and the USA were fighting against each other? Did they mention? None. So the correct answer is B. Why? Babylon. He is from the United States, which means that he is a United States Army and was sent to Vietnam to fight against them. Okay, so you can know this. So the answer is B. Well done, students. Well done. Okay, let's continue the second one. Okay, in paragraph question number 20, in paragraph 3, why were the parents tragically lonesome? Lonesome is alone, lonely. A, they were shocked to hear news about Frank. B, they had accepted the situation and went on living. C, they received a call from Frank after 4 weeks. D, they found it hard to cope life after Frank was gone. Okay, which is the one? Okay, so from here you can see, okay, all right. So anyone? Okay, you must remember this in paragraph 3. Why were the parents tragically lonesome? So you must remember that. Okay, so shall I show you? Where do you get the answer? Okay. Anyone gave the answers or not for number 20?
Not yet, Cikgu.
Okay,
No
we give
answer
them.
yet.
We give them some time because they need to do that. Okay, in paragraph 3, why were the parents tragically lonesome?
We
The
have
parents
D.
were shocked and grieved. They tried to accept the situation and go on living, but it was tragically lonesome without Frank. Okay.
Madam Manjit, we have D and A.
Okay, D and A. Okay, let's see the answer D and A. B and C is wrong. So consider okay. Let's choose the best answer from D and A. Okay, students, do you want to know what is the right answer? How many gave and D? Many of you. Okay, let's continue. Okay, here in paragraph 3, why were the parents tragically lonesome? Okay, A, B, C are not the answer, has been shocked. Accepting the situation and receiving a call from Frank does not explain or even has the closest meaning to be being tragically lonesome. The answer is donkey, D. To answer this question, a candidate has to know the meaning of the word lonesome. You must know the meaning, what is lonesome. The meaning of the word is feeling sad and alone or very lonely. So that is why you're all alone, okay? When Frank was in college and even after being drafted to the army, the Clinton will still be able to receive news from him. However, when they were informed about Frank's presumed death, they knew that there would be no more calls and letters to wait for, and it was something that they won't be able to deal with. The sudden loss of their son created a state that resembled loneliness and emptiness. Okay, sometimes you're only one child or your loved ones is missing. Now with COVID-19, so you will know. Okay, so the right answer is, what is the right answer, everyone? D. Okay, the answer is D. Let's continue with 21. Okay, in paragraph 4, why was Mrs. Clinton elated? Just now you all asked the meaning of elated. Okay, A, she had been found and is coming home. She had received a telegram from the army. C, her son had been found and is coming home. D, her son had received a call from the army. So come on, students, you answer faster. 21, everyone? Okay, all right, I show you where you get the answers now. All right. The parents are shocked and grieved. Okay, Emily, can you read this, Emily? Emily John?
Yeah.
Read the
text,
passage.
is it?
Yes.
The parents were shocked and grieved. They tried to accept the situation and go on living, but it was tragically lonesome without Frank. About 3 weeks later, however, the phone rang. When Mrs. Crichton answered it, a voice on the other end said, "Mother, it's Frank. They found me and I'm going to be all right. I'm in the United States and I'm coming home soon." Mrs. Crichton was elated with tears running down her cheeks. She sobbed, "Oh, that's wonderful. That's just wonderful, Frank."
Okay, thank you. Okay, students, what's your answer for number 21? Let's check the answers now.
Okay, they all answer C. All C. Afika, Haris, Dylan, Akmal, Mani Malar, except Warishman answer B.
Okay, so the answer,
The rest
except
answers
Warishman.
C.
Okay, let's see. Good. Let's see. Well done, students. Let's see the answer over here. Okay, in paragraph 4, why was Mrs. Clinton elated? Okay, A, B, C, D. The answer A is not the answer. Has the pronoun she means Mrs. Clinton and in the story. Mrs. Clinton has never been missing. Okay, so you must remember A is wrong. B is not the answer, has she. Mrs. Clinton never received a telegram in paragraph 4. It's not the answer D, as no one had gotten a call from the army in paragraph 4. Okay, the answer is baby, B. To answer this question, candidate has to know the word elated. The meaning of the word is very happy and excitement. Okay, in paragraph 2, we learn that Frank was pronounced dead, correct? And both Frank's parents found it hard to cope with their life without Frank. Very true. But after 4 weeks of receiving the news of their son's death, they had gotten a phone call from Frank himself. In paragraph 4, Frank was the only person who mentioned that he was going home soon. The incident had made Frank's mother, who answered the phone, feel very happy to know that his son was still alive and will go home soon. Understand? So the answer is B. All right? Okay, huh?
Cikgu Manjit, I think there's a error. I think it's answer C. Because in your explanation, there are A, B, and D.
Maybe I typing error there.
I think the answer is C.
Yes. Her son had been found and is coming home. Yes. Because from the explanation down here. So the answer is C over here. Yes. Maybe I change over here now itself. 1 minute. Take the highlighter. So this is wrong. We take it over here. C. Okay, this is the right answer. Okay, this is the right answer. This answer is wrong. So the answer is C. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Question number 22 in paragraph 5. Cikgu Hedi, maybe you can read for question number 22 now.
Okay. 22. In paragraph 5, it has been mentioned that he wasn't as fortunate as some. Who was the person? A. Mrs. Cretton's son. B. Frank's friend. B. Mr. Cretton. Or D. Frank's dad.
In paragraph 5, it will be mentioned that he wasn't as fortunate as some. Who was the person? Try this one. This one is quite easy. This is a bonus question actually. Come on, students. This is easy. Question number 22.
Okay. Izatul gave B. Afa also B. Yeah.
What about the others?
So far only 2.
Okay. Let me just show you all the answers. Okay. Maybe they may change.
Okay. There's another one. Treva also gave B.
Okay. Let's see. 22.
Now Afa want to change to A.
Yeah. That's why I say. That's why without the text.
Haras also give A.
Correct. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, Farida, are you there? Can you read that? Farida, Cikgu Farida, are you there? Cikgu Farida. Okay, never mind. Okay. Cikgu Emily, can you read that?
Cikgu Farida is in.
Okay, Farida, can you read the text, please?
Okay, the text. Then Frank said, "You see, he wasn't as fortunate as some. He was injured in battle. He was hit by a blast, and his face is all disfigured. He lost his leg, and his right hand is missing. So you see, he feels apprehensive about how others will accept him."
Yes. So the answer is, from here we can get the answer because we got the text. We can read. So the answer is what? Okay, students. What is the best answer they gave?
Mostly answered A.
Yes. Okay, the answer is A. So this is a gifted. This one no need to answer lah. You all will know. Since the description of the person is meant for Frank, the only answer that shows the person is Frank is A. Thus, candidate can refer back to the first paragraph where it has been mentioned that the Crichtons were very proud of their son Frank. Okay, the Crichtons can also be known as Mr. or Mrs. Crichton. And the choice of answer for the Crichton is only left for Mrs. Crichton's son. Okay, so this is a gifted question. So don't worry. Let's continue. We got 4 more questions. Okay, we'll finish it on time. Okay, next one. Okay, this is question number 23. How long was Frank missing before the army presumed him dead? How long was Frank missing before the army presumed him dead? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That is why just now I asked you to read first time and second time. You understand? Okay, anyone try? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks before I show you the text. Come on, students. Okay, I show you the text so you can get the answer. Okay, Cikgu Emily, can you read this for us? Cikgu Emily John?
Okay.
Cikgu Emily, yes.
After he has been in the army for about 5 months, he received his call to go to Vietnam. Of course, the parents' anxiety for his first letter was greater than ever before. And every week they heard from him and were thankful for his well-being. Then 1 week went by without a letter, 2 weeks, and finally 3. At the end of the 3rd week, a telegram came saying, "We regret to inform you that your son has been missing for 3 weeks and is presumed to have been killed in action while fighting for his country."
Okay, good. Thank you, Emily. Okay, so students, Cikgu Heidi, how's the answers getting on?
Majority gave C. Afika, Patricia,
Okay.
Rishman, Alpha,
All
Ahmad.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's the answers. Okay. Let's see the answers. So the answer is 3. Very clearly said answer, 3 weeks. Okay. No need to explain this one. Because we got 3 more. What is the time? Someone got how many minutes?
3 minutes.
Okay. So 3 more questions. Just hold on. So let's continue with 24. Okay. Now, Cikgu Hedi, can you read number 24? Question number 24, please. Cikgu Hedi.
Okay, Mrs. Crackton hesitated on Frank's request. Why was she uncertain about her son's wish? A. She was worried about how the rest of the family will react to the situation. She wondered how to cope with a cripple in their home. C. She felt apprehensive about how others would accept her condition. D. She was not sure of the idea on meeting and having Frank staying for a while.
Okay, so the answers, anyone I'm giving the answers over here or not? This is a bit difficult, but never mind. I will show you the text now.
Alpha C.
Okay, Alpha C. All right, after reading the text, still see? Cikgu Emily, can you read the text now?
After a week went by without any word from Frank, and then a telegram arrived. We regret to inform you that your son has taken his own life. We would like you to come and identify the body. Their wonderful son was gone. The devastated parents could only ask themselves, why had he done this?
Okay, students, what's the answer? Cikgu Emily just gave the answer now. Indirectly, she gave the answer. Come on, students. What's the answer for 24? Anyone? Cikgu Heidi.
A. Yeah,
okay.
Majority gave A. Okay, Afika, Alpha, Haris Dylan, Patricia. Yeah. They
okay, with Desi, we got 2 more questions. Okay. So the answer is actually what? She wondered how to cope with a cripple in their home. You understand or not? Okay. The answer is clearly stated in paragraph 9. She began to wonder how things will work out with a cripple at home. Can you see the word? How things will work with a cripple at home. So she was thinking.
I think Teacher Manjit, it's not the right paragraph, I think.
Maybe
there's a mistake.
I think so. That's why we're looking at it. I think the paragraph is another place. Wait, shall I open it now or leave it?
No, I think we just go on. It's okay. The idea is from the answer. You can show them the answer just now.
Yeah, here.
Okay,
so the answer. The answer is clearly stated. Sorry, students, because I also
teacher, let's not put any answers first. We cannot see at the bottom. To answer is, you can see from paragraph 9, there is a line there. She began to wonder.
To wonder how things will work out with a cripple at home. Okay, paragraph 9.
So from that is to show, that means you can get the answer from the text itself.
Okay, correct, true. Okay, paragraph 9, students, she began to wonder how things will work out with a cripple at home. All right, so, okay, students, okay, let's continue with the next 2 questions. Okay, now, okay, maybe I will read this one. Frank's mother stopped to think a minute. She began to wonder how things will work out with a cripple at home. Over here, you can see the answer. Okay, and she worried about how the people in town will react to someone like that. She said, "Sure, Frank, you bring him home for a visit. That is, we would love to meet him and have him stay for a while. But about him staying with us permanently, well, we'll have to think about that." There was silence for a minute, and then Frank said, "Okay, mother," and hung up. Okay, number 25, second last question. What was the reason Frank took his own life? Anyone? Why he took his own life? A. Frank hesitated to accept his crippled friend. B. Frank's mother was ashamed of Frank's condition. C. Frank's mother was worried about how the people in his town would think of him. D. Frank thought his parents would be ashamed of him. So why he did that? Can you tell?
Okay, Chaying and Haras answered B. Teva answered C. Alpha answered D. Chaying answered C. So, yeah, that's a mixture.
Let's see the answer.
B, C, D.
Okay, the answer is A. To answer this question, candidates need to understand Frank's situation and how his mother reacted to his request. Okay, we need to understand Frank's situation. Okay, when Mrs. Clinton seemed to refuse Frank's request, Frank would definitely feel unwanted and useless. This might be the reason for his suicide. He feels that his parents don't like him because he actually did not say that he is the one, but he mentioned his friend's
I
name.
think there's a mistake there. The answer will be D, not A.
Why
Yeah?
not?
A is not the answer. What was the reason Frank took his own life?
Yes, because
Frank
his
thought his
parents
parents
will
would
be
be ashamed of him. So, but the answer in there, A is not the answer, as Frank did not have a crippled friend. The crippled friend was
Yes,
he himself. B and C is not the answer, as Mrs. Critton had no idea. She didn't know how Frank's situation was. So the correct answer is D. There's a mistake in the typo. The answer is D. Not
yes,
A.
again.
Not D. Not A. The answer
No,
is
never mind,
D.
Emily. It's good. I want the students to know, so at least they will know the mistake there. Okay, the
Okay,
answer
so
is this part. Students, this is the answer. Wait. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, so this is the answer, students. Okay, so make sure this is the answer. This is the correct answer. All right. So last one, that is 25. The last one. Okay. Okay, Emily, maybe you can read this.
when they
26.
walked into the room to identify the body of their son, they found a young man with a disfigured full face,
Face.
one leg missing, and his right hand gone.
Yes. Okay. What might be the parents' feeling when they see their son's body? Melancholy, fatigue, sympathy, or remorseful?
This one is a meaning from context. This one
Yes.
is not direct answer
This
there.
one
This
they
is
must
like a
really think.
reference.
Yes, they must
Inference.
really
This is
think.
a inference
Inference
question.
question. Yes, inference question. Okay, it's a bit difficult, but you can do it. All right.
And some students will have difficulty if they do not understand the meaning of the words.
Yes, melancholy, fatigue, sympathy,
Okay, let's
remorseful.
make it
Okay.
simple for them. Melancholy
Okay.
means what? Melancholy is, oh, you're showing the answer. Okay, never mind. Let them
I
see what's
answer
the
because I
answer.
think it's already 5 already. What's the time? 5 already, isn't it?
6-4.
Okay, 6:04. Okay, the word remorseful means feeling sad and guilty. The Clintons was sad because their son killed himself, and Mrs. Clinton felt guilty because she then knew that the cripple friend that her son was talking about was actually her son himself. So they felt it. Understand or not? When they saw the son's body, they felt how was the situation. They felt so terrible in a way. Okay. All right. So the answer is D. Okay, students. Okay. So this is what you need to do. Some questions are easy, some questions are difficult, and I'm sorry there was some typing error over there, overlooked. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you teachers for helping and also students. Okay, all right. Any questions you can ask now. Okay, and this is special
Cikgu,
thanks
I
to
give
group of
the last quote.
yeah, just hold on, just hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, this is special thanks to group of teachers from PPD Kota Kinabalu, Sabah in creating this special module pembelajaran and allowing everyone to use it. Okay, students, and thank you for watching. And please, if you think the videos are good and you want to subscribe and share with your friends, you can do that. Okay, God bless everyone. And then not forgetting, we have beautiful teachers over here, Cikgu Farida, Cikgu Emily John, Cikgu Heidi, and myself, please. If you are the first time coming to our live tuition, you can subscribe to our channels, all right? So that you will know the next videos and so on. Our next live tuition will be on, all right? Okay? So we will continue and happy Malaysia Day. And all to you, Cikgu Emily and Cikgu Farida and Cikgu Heidi, okay?
All right. So I give the last quote.
Yeah,
The
you
last
give the
quote.
last quote. Then
The
after
last
that,
quote. Yeah. The last quote is number 9. Okay. Number 9. Okay. Last quote. Number 9. Okay. So I will. Teacher will share all the link at the chat box.
So use this time, students, to do some revision. So we have covered paper 1, part 1, 2, and 3. Teacher Manjit has shared with you all the 3 parts. And we will be continuing and doing the other sessions later. Okay, so we will cover one by one, and to make sure that you all have, we have covered the whole set of SPM series. So just stay tuned and follow our classes. And next week, do not forget, it's the last show for the Jolly Good Show quiz session. Okay, live quiz session. So we will be having the last show on Tuesday. Okay. Uh, there is a echo there. Okay, we will be having last show on Tuesday. Okay, so and be ready to have an interesting show. If there will be some prizes on the live show also, and we will be announcing the winners for the Google form quiz that we had given earlier yesterday. Teacher Farida had given yesterday the link for the Google form, and we will be announcing the winners during the last show also. So please do join us on that day and take the opportunity to have some fun at the same time. The SPM series will continue. We will be going on with the next set of series. We will finish up the SPM questions, the parts of the different papers, so that we have covered everything for you. Okay? All right. Let's back to you, Teacher Heidi.
Yeah. So
Teacher Heidi has shared the link for the
yeah, I've
detail
shared
and all that.
I've shared all the link so you all can click because this is a sigil. It's a national level. So make sure you're
time sensitive. That means you must do it fast. You cannot take your own time and then after that say, teacher, I cannot masuk. I cannot do. I cannot access. Within 30 minutes, fill up the form with the code and all that we have given you throughout the show. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Teacher Heidi.
Okay.
Anything else we need to add?
Nothing. That's all.
Nothing,
Thank you, Cikgu
that's
Manjit,
all.
for the wonderful class. Okay, I hope all of you have learned something and you have seen how Cikgu Manjit have given the clue and how each questions actually test on different scales. So make sure you know what the questions requirement. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you, Cikgu Manjit. Thank you, Cikgu Emily, and thank you, Cikgu Farida, for making this show smooth, this lesson smooth. All right, so bye everybody.
Stay at home.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. See you all.
Happy Malaysia Day.
Happy Malaysia Day,
Happy
everyone.
Malaysia
Take
Day.
care. Bye.
Siaran langsung tadi itu dibawakan khas oleh Academy YouTuber Malaysia.